chasing all that chicken, niggas fucking around. Said this in the shot straight to my crib, ain't no gun zones. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out. It's really fucking out. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out. Why you say he aiming at my head, bitch, I ain't going down. Soon as you get chasing all that chicken, niggas flock around. Said this in a shot straight to my crib, ain't hear no gun sounds. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out. Why you say he aiming at my head, bitch, I ain't going down. Soon as you get chasing all that chicken, niggas flock around. Said this in a shots right in my crib, ain't hear no gun sounds. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out. Bitch, this ain't no sport, this ain't no game, bitch, we don't punt around. I don't like to fuck around with people that ain't really down. Wouldn't even tell niggas my name, bitch, my name Billy now. Still want a 9 to 5 for that check, that shit funny now. I know you a bitch, niggas, so stop waving that gun around. I can have a nigga end up hurt while I'm just sitting down. Said they really selling that Joe Exotic, quit that lying. I've been feeling so emotional. Hate this feeling in my heart so cold. Been through some shit even God don't know. So why the fuck would I let you close? Now my nigga, I ain't got no bros. Chasing chicken, I ain't chasing no hoes. Remember days I ain't had no hoes. I swear to God this hustle held me cold. Why you say he aiming at my head, bitch, I ain't going down. Soon as you get chasing all that chicken, niggas flock around. Said this in a shot straight to my crib, ain't hear no gun sounds. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out. Why you say he aiming at my head, bitch, I ain't going down. Soon as you get chasing all that chicken, niggas flock around. Said this in a shots right in my crib, ain't hear no gun sounds. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out.
I get the aiming at the head and niggas ducking down. These hoes like crisscross, how they jump around. Used to have a problem getting money, I be thumbing now. These blue faces made your 30 on to bust it down. This ain't a boxing match, I make you fight 100 rounds. I was going crazy as a kid, I had to dumb it down. And here's coming through the rumble, hear the thunder sound. When you hear me rapping through the speaker, this how money sound. I just see niggas, me and 4 hoes. I'm fresh as hell, but they ain't got on no clothes. I just middleman to play on 4 bows. And it was ice, so I'm feeling so cold. Serving soft, got these niggas nose froze. In the circus, all these niggas bozo. For a twist, got me moving slow-mo. FOMO, hold on.
Why you say he aiming at my head, bitch, I ain't going down. Soon as you get chasing all that chicken, niggas flock around. Said this in a shot straight to my crib, ain't hear no gun sounds. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out. Why you say he aiming at my head, bitch, I ain't going down. Soon as you get chasing all that chicken, niggas flock around. Said this in a shots right in my crib, ain't hear no gun sounds. I'ma make this money on my own, it's really fucking out.
Probably fuck with me more if I said a whole bunch of dumb shit or did a whole bunch of hoe shit. That's fucked up.
Probably fuck with me more if I said a whole bunch of dumb shit or did a whole bunch of hoe shit. No sir, not me, not me, not Velly. The industry got goofies, it's cool, the streets got Velly. Beretta, got too much pride to fail you. I'd rather die than settle. Tower crane cool and I do this shit at the highest level. You want the city behind you, then get up out the city. It ain't no love to you telling them, man, I tried to tell you. I went got my name jumping like a truck phone. Queed in my rib cage, key on my backbone. We been through the storm, that's why I've been us and it's still us. Persistent, I ain't gon' quit trying to convince you not to give up. Chin up, chest out, even on my worst days. Praying for the best, yet I still expect the worst. Like how you feel on your birthday. Voice in my head saying there shouldn't be no fucking doubt in your heart in the first place. I'm like, yeah, I'm tripping, Velly shitting on the opposition. And I won't let a nigga trick me out of my position. Even if you go get the roughest niggas to go against me. Feel like I play for the Warriors, ain't no competition. Put down my phone, I'm back pouring shit in my composition. This I forgot to erase it, OITH with a 2. Then close your eyes and embrace it. I came back to my roots to build me a solid foundation. Man, we came a long way, congratulations. I remember I ain't had no haters. Was skipping school till it was time for my graduation. Guess in their eyes I was a king, so they voted me most popular, talented, and likely to succeed. And I'm exactly what they thought I would be. They don't even know they helped me wanna be all I could be. I'ma get it and bring it back the way it started with me. Turn my city into a buffet where it's all you can eat. And all of us eat. It could all be so beautiful. Call me the beast or call me what you want. Just don't call the police. I bet my exes see me now and think about what could have been. All I can think is you weren't solid as you should have been. Guess I'm tripping from the murder, Lord bless the mitten. Couple niggas I plan on burning if I catch them slipping. Ain't nothing regular about me, bro, I'm rare as fuck. I said enough, fair warning niggas, that's fair enough. So fuck all that small talk, nigga, let's just get straight to business. I got kids of my own, why would I play with niggas? Seem like these days y'all be praising all of them fakest niggas. Fuck what it's saying, this paperwork, it don't make a difference. Thought snitches supposed to get stitches, they getting glorified. Right before our eyes, can't even lie, that shit horrifying. My system organized, borderline invincible. Hardcore Henry, I'm more alive than I ever been. State to state, I've been grinding, feel I was kinda torn. And I ain't used to being treated like I'm not important. My confidence will keep me solid, though I promise, homie. The richest nigga in the room without a dollar on me. Just look in my soul, not in my eyes. Enough with all of that gossip, I fucks with positive vibes without even trying. You niggas is wannabes, now I think about it. Just try and give me some money to be completely honest. Got real ones around me, you proud to do something helpful. The fake ones make sure they tell me they always knew I was special. Nerve shot on them Zans, heavy, you feel them shit. Shooting, I don't even know how I be doing this shit. Belly.
He don't be running the head, doing this shit. Belly.
Chasing 100 bands, but they want 100 ones. I'm sorry I gotta dash, but I'm on a money run, yeah. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm chasing 100 bands, but they want 100 ones. I'm sorry I gotta dash, but I'm on a money run, yeah. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I want 100 bands. They want 100 ones, trying to throw at the club. Remember when I was broke, they ain't paid me attention. Now they always showing me love, turning heads when I pull up. They just wanna see who finna I bought the truck. Now that rollie on my wrist, got it from Metal Ward, know that Ronnie the plug. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, unless you talking about the money, my nigga. If you owe me, better run it, my nigga. Always keeping it 100, my nigga. If I'm eating in my squad, eating, I ain't about to leave you in the jungle, my nigga. I'ma tell you like my pop told me to be ready for whatever's coming, my nigga. We good. My money phone be ringing off the hook while you busy leaning off of the drugs. Niggas hatin' finna catch him a fade. Shorty said you tired of dealing with scrubs. Niggas swear I'm trying to fuck with his girl. Brody trippin', know that shorty a dub. Chasing money and the women follow me, and that's the reason I got shorty in love. I'm chasing 100 bands, but they want 100 ones. I'm sorry I gotta dash, but I'm on a money run, yeah. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm chasing 100 bands, but they want 100 ones. I'm sorry I gotta dash, but I'm on a money run, yeah. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. Money calling got me out on the road. Left my brother cause he out on parole. Told my nigga I'ma bring him some bands for staying out of trouble when he at home. Told my mama I'ma give you the world. First I gotta go get into my zone. If you ain't talking about the paper, then nigga, it ain't no reason for you calling my phone. Cause I'm addicted to the money. I wanna get all them 50s and them 100s. I wanna get everything a nigga owed. I wanna get all them bitches and them hoes. I wanna get paid, buy a mansion in the bay, move my family to the coast, stacking money to the ceiling until I buy another building and fill it with gold. Cause I'm on a money run, making it rain with 100 hundreds. Why you making it rain with 100 ones? Got them planning retirement when I'm done. On the move and I'm feeling like Ricky Bobby. For a second you try to be number one. On a race to the money, I see you trying. I ain't letting you buy when I'm on the run. When I'm on the run, I'm chasing 100 bands, but they want 100 ones. I'm sorry I gotta dash, but I'm on a money run, yeah. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run, I'm on a money run. I'm chasing 100 bands, but they want 100 ones. I'm sorry I gotta dash, but I'm on a money run, yeah. I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run. I'm on a money run.
And we are back.
Yes, sir.
It's episode 7?
I don't even know where we at, bro.
8, 6,
7,
5.
8, 4, 3, 2, 1, man.
Anyway, we back with another episode of Black Gold Radio. It's yours truly, Blake.
And your boy SOP. And we got another special guest in the building. My dog, Figga Da Kid. What's happening, man?
What's going on, sir?
Yeah, how's it going, everybody?
We lit. So we got Figga in the building for the episode today. So going throw at you, a couple questions or whatnot, but we're gonna start off with the social media first. So what's shout them out real quick.
You can follow me everywhere at Figga Da Kid. Just pretty simple. Or you can go to my website, figgadakid.com. Check it out there.
Everything Figga Da Kid.
Everything Figga Da Kid.
Real simple, easy to
Well,
get it in.
Let's get into it. I know y'all have known each other for a couple years, a little while. So break that down. How did y'all meet?
It was probably like 4 years.
Yeah, I think so. I had a mutual friend. We had a mutual friend. I don't even know if I want to say her name. But
Don't.
I'm not going to say her name.
Don't want to say her name.
Because it definitely shit didn't end well. But we had a mutual friend.
Same girl situation?
No, not even that.
it's
Same friend situation. And it just, shit got complicated. But he was a lot closer to her than
Yeah, she just disappeared.
Yeah.
That was all.
Okay.
That's all it was. I guess she just found some
Tucking
dude and
dash.
just disappeared. We've been who he's talking about, which I'm not gonna say her name.
Mm-hmm.
We was friends since high school, like years,
Yeah.
a decade type of friendship. And
Long time.
She just disappeared.
Yep. Shout out to Tamika. Okay.
But yeah, man, we had that mutual friend.
GS must know it, Tamika, because he popped his head up real quick. Anyway.
I was trying to change their reaction.
That nigga don't know no.
I don't know who they talking about.
Vouching for my dog.
But my bad. Go ahead.
But yeah. So we had that mutual friend, and I think she had been telling him about me. And every time I would talk to her, she would tell she always called him Frankie. She'd be like, yeah, you need to get with Frankie. Y'all need to do a song together. And I'm like, me and him hadn't met. And then I think Rahid, because I know you knew Rahid. Both of y'all pledged the same.
Yeah, we
Frat.
both joined the same fraternity.
Oh, you
Okay,
okay,
I
gotcha.
don't know about play it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, not
Alright.
pledged, but yeah, joined the same frat, right?
Oh, yeah.
We joined the same frat.
Okay. So yeah, they knew each other before, because I've been knowing Rahid, like he been knowing, the unnamed. But yeah, I've been knowing Rahid a long time. So I think Rahid actually, we met through Rahid. Somehow you ended up pulling up to the studio.
Yeah, I just ended up coming to this. I think was she there today?
Man, I don't even
I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I can't even remember.
I ended up coming to the studio, and I think that was the day you asked me to get on that one song.
Yeah. I think I think my homie Shawn was there from LA, who was Rahid's cousin actually. It was just a whole bunch of all the niggas I grew up in there with was in there, and then you pulled up, and I think Jeff, shout out to Fontaine, my dog, ended up putting on a beat or something, and I ended up just writing to it right there, and then he was like, man, I want to hop on it, so we ended up, the song never came out, of course, but
Yeah.
and that's how we met. After years of the unnamed trying to get us to get on a record, and then he just popped up in the studio, and we actually almost did a record, and we need to do one.
Yeah, it's overdue.
Yeah, most definitely.
So how long ago was that? So how long y'all been cool then?
Probably like 2016.
I think so.
2016.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long you been rapping then, Vic?
I've been rapping. Well, I rapped in middle school. It was in a middle school program where they let us rap after school. That's when I really got into it and was recording music. But when I started taking it serious and trying to actually do something with it, my senior year of high school, we had exit presentations, and my career choice for my exit presentation was a rapper. So, I think I was the first person to do that at the school. I probably was the last.
Oh, that's still
Yeah, I
dope.
was gonna say it's dope. It's
Lot of
dope,
confidence.
but that teacher was probably like, nigga.
Oh yeah, she was not. She tried to make me change it, and I was just like, nah, I'm gonna be what I'm gonna be. She's like, well, you're gonna have to find a rapper. And I'm like, bro, it's a million failed rappers around here for me to go interview. It's not difficult.
What did you do wrong?
If I want to grow up to be a failed rapper, it's not gonna be hard, lady.
That's real. That's real.
That's what's up. So I guess so let's go to your most recent songs or projects. Let's talk about that. What's the most recent drop for you?
My most recent release was the single we just played, Money Run. Mm-hmm. It was just a single, but I got an album coming out on the way. It's really in the beginning stages of being worked out, but we getting there. It's a slow roll. It's gonna be the best album I ever created, and hopefully it's gonna be the best album everybody ever heard.
Okay. Okay.
I believe
definitely
that.
be on the lookout. You got a working title for it right now?
Nah.
Okay, so
I was in the early
stages.
Extremely early. I mean, the first working title that I had was the Leaf Campaign 2, basically. Essentially, it's like it's not a full, like the Leaf Campaign was my first full project that I released, and the whole concept of it was a walk through a museum. That was the whole. You started the project and it had a art curator lady voice, the tour guide who tell you about the paintings and shit. She was there narrating and walking you through it to give you a whole feel of the project. So the Leaf Campaign was all about going to the museum and viewing my art, which was my music. And I wanted this next project, which it probably won't be, but it's like the Leaf Campaign 2, the pop-up shop. So it was going to be like visiting a pop-up shop of art instead of a museum.
Oh, that's dope. That's real dope.
So I mean, I might do that, but I really got to get in the right headspace to create a project like that again, because it's so conceptual and it's so artistic.
So how long ago was that when you put out the Leaf Campaign?
The Leaf Campaign came out in 2017. I want to say.
I actually bought I just bought a shirt from you today too. That's crazy. The last time I saw you when we was in the lab, I bought a hard copy of it. And I still got that shit on my dresser, bro.
Yeah, man.
I never opened it.
You shouldn't. It's gonna be worth $1 billion one day.
I intentionally never opened it.
That's called speaking it into existence, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, CDs is merchandise, man. It's collectibles. People don't listen to CDs no more. It's no point to. Everything is digital. If you buy a CD, hang it on your wall. It's going to be worth something.
Yeah, that motherfucker still sitting on my dresser, man.
Or the vinyls. Vinyls are low-key coming back.
Yeah, they are, man. They got more vinyls in fucking Walmart right now than they do CDs, I think. I was just in there looking at them. With the record players, the new style record players right now.
Vinyls is nice wall art. That's really, I mean, people, I guess if you want to set the mood, you can put on a vinyl. But it's good wall art.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cause ain't nothing like a needle drop to put them in the mood. I swear, just
you know what I'm saying?
Needle drop,
but
drop.
Yeah.
So I see you got
bar.
the merch. Man.
That's a bar.
What he
said?
Needle drop, panties drop.
Everything falls into place.
Oh man, we're not gonna get canceled today though. I swear. Okay, so keep it.
Oh yeah. Pokeball. But so I know you got the merch. So how did you come up with the logo and the whole design for the merch?
Oh yeah, okay guys, I got a new Figga Da Kid merch, Fig Leaf Stitch logo merch, you know what I mean? $25, contact me and I will make your shirt personally.
Fire.
I'm not outsourcing, I'm making these shirts, all right? I'm stitching this on myself.
I thought I heard you say that earlier.
So if y'all want y'all colors, contact me. I can get y'all whatever color y'all want if I got the thread. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. We can go from there.
I was gonna say we got some shots on the website or on the Instagram.
It's not on the website, but it is on my Instagram. I did recently post it. You can link to my Instagram from there.
Yeah. Okay. Let me
just
see.
click right there.
I'm trying to make sure ain't nothing.
So how did you come up with the idea for the merch with the leaf and everything?
Well, I'm Figga, as everybody can see on the title. I'm Figga. So the fig leaf, it just go together. If it flows together, you know, I'm growing every day. The fig leaf growing every day. We're moving forward.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hopefully one day we have a fig tree.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
That's dope. I might have to copy one. How much it cost?
Anything with the Stitch logo is $25. I don't have hoodies yet, but the hoodies probably gonna be more expensive because they're gonna cost more to make.
Yeah, that boy cool. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. So I mean, obviously, you know, we like to bring artists in the area on the show and just kind of ask them about the Flint local scene. So who are some artists that you listen to right now that you are a fan of in the local scene and you know, maybe looking forward to some of their work?
Artists I'm a fan of, Figga.
Okay.
Figga.
All right.
Nah.
Oh, shit.
SOP.
Confidence is key.
Obviously, when he drops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas be real.
He be dropping rare. He working on a lot of stuff.
Bro, look, I be trying to get this man. I be like, bro, we got to do this, we got to do this and that. He be like, Poke Bowl out. Just Poke. No, I understand that. I understand, but
man.
Look, man, me and GS, we got something coming. We gonna keep it on. We gonna keep it on wraps. But once we get to that point,
speaking of GS,
we got some real fire. And GS in the room with us.
I'm a big fan of GS. A lot of people don't know this about me, but GS is one of the reasons I started rapping. You know what I'm saying? Me and GS knew each other my whole life almost. Since I was a young buck, he a little older than me. So I was a young buck. You know, we was in a dance. We was in a dance group, but it was literally just us two.
Really?
We started a dance group
you really gotta speak on it.
Never flourished.
Hold on.
From
and what year was this? What year was this?
This is like 2007.
Okay, so this is when niggas would pull out a couch pillow and just start grinding on that bitch.
Yeah, but we was talking about like way.
Okay, I was gonna say you gotta specify. There's only two niggas in the group. And
wait, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but hold on. Niggas could do that too in a group. Niggas was getting down back in the day.
I feel that,
thing.
Hey, to each his own, man. So 2020 it looked kind of off.
That's what got the ladies, you know what I'm saying? That's what got the people going.
For real. That's crazy.
Going.
I didn't even know you and GS knew each other that long.
Oh, yeah, man. He used to live with my brother.
Okay.
After high school.
I feel it.
So how did GS inspire you to start rapping?
I mean, he just always. Well, I'm gonna tell you what it was. He, like I said, he lived with my brother. He always was a phenomenal rapper, but he used to do this thing where he would just rap like niggas who was already on, like Asher Roth or something. Freestyle them. He just name an artist and he'd just start rapping like them. And then name another artist and he'd just switch up and rap like them. He used to do that, and that type of stuff. He was like, bro, this nigga's a phenomenal rapper, and that just really inspired me to start writing. Getting into rap, and it went from there. Another person who inspired me was my man O. When I went to college, he was really one of the only people up in college who was making music. We was in the studio every night recording.
Oh, that's what's up.
Who's
Vaughn Lambo.
Oh, Vaughn Lambo. Okay,
yeah. We had him on the podcast.
Yeah, he was on episode 3.
Then Jeff. Obviously, it's one of my closest homies on the music scene. We got a podcast together, the Laid Back Ass Podcast. It's me, him, and his brothers, Jeremy Shepard and JT Money.
Okay.
So go check out the podcast.
Hey, this promo is not free. You ain't pay us nothing to get on this show. You ain't gonna be shouting out other shows, taking the podcast viewers away.
Hey, my bad, y'all. It's a good podcast though.
Nah, but for real, check it out. You said it's called the Laid Back Podcast?
Laid Back Ass Podcast.
I didn't even know.
I
knew it was called. I thought it was just the Laid Back.
You weren't trying to cuss?
I wasn't trying to cuss. That's what it is.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what Laid Back Podcast.
What?
Or you on pause.
They let us say that on the radio.
You can say ass. They say, man, they saying everything on FX right now.
Radio. But I got a brand to uphold. That's what I'm saying. You know,
ass.
Yeah, my brand. in my brand, we actually use the word ass because it's the Laid Back Ass Podcast.
Yeah, I didn't even realize ass was in the name though. I thought it was just the Laid Back Podcast, but that makes sense. The Laid Back Ass Podcast for some laid back ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Hey, I'm HR. I'm the what was the FCC to be sponsored or silencing nigga?
But yeah, man. So like I said, I didn't know that you and GS knew each other. You know, that shit is crazy.
Oh, before we go, I gotta say this, because he'll kill me if we don't. We record our podcast. It's produced by Social Beats, and go check out their streaming service. It's great. It's one of the dopest things coming out of Flint from my perspective. Nobody around
it's
here.
a Flint.
It's a streaming
like
service.
It's a locally owned
it's a streaming service.
Wow.
And it's focused on local artists.
And what's the name of it?
Social Beats.
Yeah. Let's pull it up, bro.
It's socialbeats.com. You keep talking. I'm gonna find
Social
it.
Beats with a Z.
Okay. I don't know how I never heard of this. That's dope as fuck though.
Yeah.
And so he playing all local artists and just putting on.
Yeah, you got local artists, and really it's not just for our area locally. It's any area. He has. Okay. If you want to get on that app and find, listen to artists from your area, that the app will
That's such a good
direct
fucking
you
idea.
to artists in your area.
That's dope.
Oh, this is lit.
Yeah, so we trying to get that off the ground because that's great for artists like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And so you say he's producing y'all's podcast, the Laid Back Ass podcast?
Yeah, we
Man, that's
recorded.
fire.
We recorded in his studio.
Oh, that's fire. Real fire. So,
Oh wait, what's his name?
Sean.
He's
White.
the one that be okay.
Sean,
so that's
what's
what
his
you.
last-
That's
who
the
is it?
that was the dude that was up here that work at the. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but he
sell
been up
cars.
here before. Yeah, he
He
sell
was up-
cars.
he was up here while I was up
Yeah.
here? I was about
Nah.
to say.
Oh yeah, you right.
Nah, I
It's
don't think-
different. It's different. My bad.
Last
It's
person that was here when
different
I was
time.
here was Jeff. I think that's who I met last time.
Other podcasts, I got it mixed up.
Yeah. Ass.
Yeah, Sean's a pretty cool guy. Y'all
Yeah.
go-
I
y'all
gotta
can
meet
go
him. What's his last name?
White. Y'all can go record music at his studio too. He got a studio. It's a lot of stuff he do. I'm not gonna advertise all his services.
Yeah, I feel it. That's dope.
Because he didn't pay for none of that. So,
Go to socialbeats.com and then you can find out all his services from there.
Yeah, we definitely got to go check it out. So I know you and Jeff actually just did a event recently.
Yeah.
I actually got invited to it like right after that.
But he ain't go.
No. Like they invited me to sell poke at the next one.
Okay.
And it was like, yeah, we had. It's crazy because like people don't be knowing like I know all of these rappers and shit. They just be looking at me like, oh, you own a business and
Right.
that's it. So the girl came up to me, I think it was Grace, and she like, yeah, I want you to do the next one. We just had some artists out there, you know, and they rocked it, but I think she said that now they need some artists to do clean music or some shit like that. I'm like, you invited two of the dopest artists in Flint. I mean, but they do rap about weed. You know what I'm saying? You know, and she was like, "Yeah, there were kids there." So my boss said something, but I'm like,
hey, but weed is legal
feeling that
though.
shit. What
Weed
you
is
mean?
legal.
Weed is legal.
It
now.
is, man. Like people gotta put that stigma.
I smoked weed while I was performing.
And she brought her kids to that joint. It was just like,
Nah, I don't think it was her kid. Look,
We was outside.
okay,
yeah.
good.
Maybe fine. The kids were playing. They didn't have to listen to the music.
Yeah, man. She talking about she need a
Don't do drugs, kids.
more of a person.
Until you're old enough.
I don't know what she looking for. Not like house music or something.
Until you're old enough.
Dare.
You can make your own decisions.
Yeah. But yeah, I think she looking for some house music or something next time. I don't know any artists that don't just be
Is
cutting.
that house music?
Bro, I don't know what she's looking for. She told me when I asked her the other day. She's like, "Yeah, we're looking for like just
You
some
looking for
tunes."
some
She looking for
bands.
Lecrae.
She looking for some bands.
Lecrae.
Yeah.
Like some bands.
Yeah.
With no music. Like they
Yeah.
might be screaming
She
the
needs
lyrics or
some
something.
jazz artists or some shit.
So if they cussing, they can't tell.
Some gospel
right,
artists.
right. Yeah, gospel artists or some shit.
That was a dope show.
Yeah. I heard good things. Definitely
Oh,
heard
yeah.
good things. I think Jeff France actually catered and did the
Yeah.
noodles.
They could have both of y'all care.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do at the next one.
Yeah,
Actually.
because he ran out.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He ran out of food.
Yeah, me and him actually looking to do a partnership in some like a combined event.
In some
Since
capacity.
we both do Asian cuisine and shit, but we still I talk to this nigga like every day.
Y'all
I could
both-
sell duck. We could join. I could sell duck.
Oh, I
Dope.
thought he said dope.
Dope.
I was like,
sell dope.
I said dope. I was like, nigga, what?
I know where I can get duck beaks for cheap.
Oh, you gonna sell duck? This nigga. Fucking Daffy Duck, Donald.
Asian cuisine. I got it, man.
I feel
They
it.
got it on lock.
They eat duck, right?
I don't know. I think duck. Is
I don't
more
know.
Like a,
I don't know.
Yeah, I
you
don't
ain't
know.
going down that road either.
he did say he trying to get me in the paper
I'm
for something.
I'm trying to protect the brand. y'all not gonna be up here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look,
man.
I asked where the line was before I came. Listen, okay, guys.
He asked what the line was, and he been going like
Y'all
this
know,
all episode.
y'all know I am a media personality.
I feel
it. I am. I'm a habitual line stepper.
For real. But
Boy,
I
be
mean,
strolling on that mark.
yeah, he been walking on that motherfucker the whole time. Tightrope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we might as well go ahead and get in the next records. What we at?
Yeah, so we got actually when you unlock the phone, we gonna hit that.
So I
it's
gotta
technical
unlock this
difficulties,
phone,
but we gonna
man.
get into the next 3 records, and then come back And I think we're gonna switch it up. I think some people gotta take off, so we're gonna have another special guest.
I can't
pop
take
in.
Off without my phone, man. So I guess after this next music break, I will be leaving.
Okay, well, my bad. So let's get into these records. It looked like we're gonna kick it off with Long Time.
Long Time. Who?
By Figga Da Kid.
I was throwing the alley up.
By Figga Da Kid.
Okay.
Yes.
It's been a long time.
She said it's been a long time since a nigga hit it right, and now she on my phone like her man won't interrupt. She told him that her phone died. Baby, we got all night to make up for a long time. She said it's been a long time since a nigga hit it right, and now she on my phone like her man won't interrupt. She told him that her phone died. Baby, we got all night to make up for a long time.
Said she miss all the late night talking, and she want that old thing back soon. Chilling in the whip with your hand in your panties, baby, you turn me on when you playing with my food. Put your head down, cause now we finna cruise. I'ma lay it down, cause now she in the mood. I know you scared now, cause baby, it's been a while, and you know I put it down till your legs can't move. I ain't done, put your hand on the headboard. Ovation and clap when I stand for it. Baby, I can see you trying to prepare for it. Get it free and make another nigga pay for it. You need it, can't wait another day for it. And it gave me the fold and the plan for it. I wasn't tripping when you told me you quit, cause you need good dick.
She said it's been a long time since a nigga hit it right, and now she on my phone like her man won't interrupt. She told him that her phone died. Baby, we got all night to make up for a long time. She said it's been a long time since a nigga hit it right, and now she on my phone like her man won't interrupt. She told him that her phone died. Baby, we got all night to make up for a long time.
She know she need that. Looking for a hero, she go where he at. I'm Rob De Niro and she want a good fella, but I'ma let another nigga struggle to keep that. I don't wanna cuddle like I'm over and beat that. Whenever we going, I'ma go where they sleep at. She don't wanna move, so she throw me the keep at. Why you think she don't never know where it keys at? She don't be the same when a nigga slang it. Give it to her, have her attitude changing. A man should thank and appreciate when a nigga put her in her lane. Now I make her say it. She told me she love me and mean that shit. So I told her, girl, I don't need that shit. You know what I'm on. Call me when you alone, girl. I only come around when you need that dick.
Girl, it's been a long time coming. I've been waiting cause I knew you wanted. She just wanna see me when she horny. She don't wanna see me in the morning. Damn, it make me crazy when she moves. Remember all the crazy shit we do. She hit me like I need you in my life, but only she need you for the night. A long time since a nigga hit it right, and now she on my phone like her man won't interrupt. She told him that her phone died. Baby, we got all night to make up for a long time. She said it's been a long time since a nigga hit it right, and now she on my phone like her man won't interrupt. She told him that her phone died. Baby, we got all night to make up for a long time.
a free throw, I'm serving bricks, yeah. I don't want you, I want your friend, yeah. In the strip, she causing that mayhem. But I'm going up, though. Money drank all in my coffee cup, though, yeah. Early in the morning, rock star, lost out, we never boring. Suck me like it's soaring. Damn, I just lost 500, that's soaring now. Mason Margiela look so fly, I'm soaring. Wait, hide in the weather, yeah. I come down, I'm pouring. Yeah, reach my goal. What I mean? Guess that mean I'm scoring. Hit me like what's up? Fucking on this bitch, you know I like them bubble butts. Yeah, Christian Luber strut. All these niggas in my lane, I crash, don't give a fuck. Yeah, leave me alone. I don't know what's up. Yeah, leave me alone. I don't know what's up. Yeah, leave me alone. I don't know what's up. Yeah, leave me alone. I don't know what's up. Yeah, leave me alone. I don't know what's up.
Everything is better with a blunt. Everything is better with a blunt. I don't want no liquor in my cup. Rolling up, it got a nigga stuck. I don't plan on coming down for days. Roll another if I sober up. Everything is better with a blunt. That's how I put up with your shit, nigga. Everything is better with a blunt. Everything is better with a blunt. I don't want no liquor in my cup. Rolling up, it got a nigga stuck. I don't plan on coming down for days. Roll another if I sober up. Everything is better with a blunt. I just wanna get lit, nigga.
Smoke on all that good shit. Yeah, everything is better with a blunt. Every day is better with a blunt. Rolling up morning ritual. I need money that's residual. Need a bitch that's slightly spiritual. Sunshine is critical. Hit my people, tell them come through. When they pull up, you know it's on. Damn past calling my phone. Why won't you leave me alone? Meeting, plotting, planning with the team. Seem like we do it every day. Niggas press couldn't deal folded. You was with them losers anyway. We to keep my heart in the safe. I just had to guard it from the fakes. Leave campaign, need raise. Couple pounds of presidential shit. Smoke a hole over in the office. Blow a L, move past the losses. Niggas stop before they even start shit. Rolling up the gas till I'm exhausted.
Everything is better with a blunt. Everything is better with a blunt. I don't want no liquor in my cup. Rolling up, it got a nigga stuck. I don't plan on coming down for days. Roll another if I sober up. Everything is better with a blunt. That's how I put up with your shit, nigga. Everything is better with a blunt. Everything is better with a blunt. I don't want no liquor in my cup. Rolling up, it got a nigga stuck. I don't plan on coming down for days. Roll another if I sober up. Everything is better with a blunt. I just wanna get lit, nigga. Everything is better with a blunt. Sticky shit, my grinder wouldn't budge. No, my nigga, I don't want no liquor. Roll that shit up right here in the club. Break a swisher, take it to the face. Getting high to get it out the mud. Wake up every morning getting faded. Every time she call me, she be saying she want the medicine. Ain't nothing better when she getting high with the figure. Roll up another one. I'm on a cloud and she wanna ride with a nigga, vibe with a nigga, wanna keep it real on God with a nigga. I love MJ cause she helps see the fake when I fade, looking through a red eye at a nigga. Going through shit so I stay lit, getting high while I'm praying for some patience. Another bill that's passing, a nigga need cash broke down cause I'm trying to make it make sense. I need another rolled up when the bass hit, cause I'm tired of the line and the fake shit. See a nigga stressed out and I can't vacate, so the next best thing is to take hit. And where the weed at, nigga? Everything is better with a blunt. Everything is better with a blunt. I don't want no liquor in my cup. Rolling up, it got a nigga stuck. I don't plan on coming down for days. Roll another if I sober up. Everything is better with a blunt. That's how I put up with your shit, nigga. Everything is better with a blunt. Everything is better with a blunt. I don't want no liquor in my cup. Rolling up, it got a nigga stuck. I don't plan on coming down for days. Roll another if I sober up. Everything is better with a blunt. I just wanna get lit, nigga.
And we are back with the Black Gold Radio. Now, that last song we played was the boy Figga Da Kid, and that song was called what?
Everything is Better.
Okay, Everything's Better with, actually, never mind.
Featuring Jeff Sky.
Jeff Sky, okay, cool.
You can't say that?
You said no. We can't say Jeff Scott in this podcast. He said my jumper was broke. That's why we can't mention Jeff on this podcast. But nah. So we back. So we actually traded out one host for another special guest, the boy GS the Dream.
Yeah. What's going on?
So we got one last topic that we're gonna talk about. Keep the podcast short today. So obviously, if everybody been paying attention to the news, we didn't seen y'all favorite rapper Kanye West act a fool in the media. He recently said he was gonna run for. Yeah, I mean y'all as in y'all niggas. I don't know, like anyway.
Like when did I start voting for this?
So Kanye then he had this little political thing that he was doing down in South Carolina, trying to run for governor, and he went on a little rant that was followed by a Twitter rant.
Governor, I
don't know. What's he running for?
I think he's trying to be the president.
Is it president?
He's trying to
president of the United States.
Okay. Yeah. Oh well, my bad. I don't
All
know.
right. So basically, he had a rally.
Yeah, you
right?
tell it, not me.
And during this rally, he went off topic, as we know Ye does from time to time, very sparingly. It doesn't happen every day or on Twitter or every time we see him in the media. It's not like it's something he does every time he gets in front of a camera. So he goes there, he gets off topic, and he said a lot of things that are very controversial. One was that Harriet Tubman did not free the slaves. She just had them work for other white people, which isn't completely wrong. But
I don't want to hear it. Nah, I don't want to hear it.
No. But they were working and being paid.
I would like to say that it is completely wrong.
As people.
Because back then, when you became a free slave, you didn't just go work for more white people. Like a lot of them went to black communities, so they didn't have to deal with racism.
There weren't any black-owned businesses though.
But there was. That's why you had wealthy black communities that started coming up, that they started burning down, and then they went to work for white people.
That's about 100 years later. Okay, all right.
Well,
give me your gold star back.
I don't know too many people that went straight from slavery to having a black-owned business.
They didn't go straight from slavery, but
that's what I'm saying.
They also didn't go straight into white
communities.
When
they left the plantation, they found employment at an establishment that was probably owned by a white person
in Canada. That's they was running people to
anyway.
Canada.
So he said that obviously there's a lot of people that feel a lot of different ways. We have 3 people on this podcast that can't even really come to a total agreement on the validity of that statement. So you can see it's very controversial.
But I say that because I feel like when the white people who said y'all can't have the free labor down south because it's taking our jobs and ruining our ability to make money, they weren't in turn hiring black people for the jobs that they wanted for the reason they were ending slavery. They were doing that so they could get the jobs.
Right.
That's why I'm not saying black people went to go work for white people. They went north and white people still worked for white people and had those jobs, and they had to go create jobs.
I mean,
I understand that totally, but
to be real,
still were not slaves at that point.
Okay, yeah, so here's what Kanye meant before he put his foot in his ass. So what he was saying was
not his mouth. You just said we couldn't say ass.
Ah, damn.
Now you just throwing it out.
So what Kanye meant is so Harriet Tubman, obviously she's known for bringing slaves to freedom, helping them escape. And so what he was saying was, even though all she did, even everything she did benefited, at the end of the day, the descendants of those black people are still trapped in some sort of enslavement, whether it be economic enslavement or the prison system today. That's what she's saying. So when we went from freeing slaves to working for a white man or being whatever, that's what he meant in the grand scheme of things, I think.
I don't even think he meant to get that deep.
No, I feel like that's exactly.
I think that's what he was trying to say.
And that's why I say that's where the flaw came in, because
that nigga can't talk.
That's just like, that's to assume that the people went to work for white people when they didn't. Like Harriet Tubman did free slaves to go work for themselves, and then they went to work for white people. So it's not like saying Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves, or Harriet Tubman only transported them to work for other white people. No, Harriet Tubman freed the slaves, and then further down the line, they also went to work for other white people.
So the real question is Kanye canceled? again, or
nobody's ever canceling Kanye. Nobody.
Honestly, I haven't been excited about anything music related from Kanye West since before. Since The Life of Pablo. That was the last thing
quality
I listened to from him.
Top quality project.
The 7-song album Sting never really excited me like that. I was told that album was not his best, and I think the Nas album came out before Ye, and I listened to what he did with Nas, and I was like, nah, Nas has no reason to sound like this. I'm not listening to any more of those.
But so the push
Daytona was crazy.
Daytona was crazy.
But after that, the format kind of fell apart. Like, I felt like it didn't really work for anybody but Push, if I'm being completely honest.
I think it worked for
Tiana.
Yeah,
I don't think it worked for her.
I don't think she really liked her album because it wasn't the full thing of what she wanted, but at the same time, I don't think it was a bad album.
Listening to her new album, I feel like it was a bad album.
I think for her, she's a new.
I wouldn't either. But this is what happens when someone is in control of their sound and they get to make the music they want to create, versus when somebody takes like dictatorship of it. It's like, oh no, I'm going to produce all of these beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give my version of your art. So if I was like, oh yeah, Fig, I know you wrote like 20 records or whatever, we gonna scrap all of those. I'm gonna give you 5 beats, and in this span of time, we're gonna create a new project and we're putting that out. Yeah. So your 20, you can have those 20. We're gonna sit on those, but you putting out this 5.
You know what I would have did is with her, I mean, obviously she's not a new artist, but she hasn't had a whole lot of exposure. So she's, like, giving her 7 tracks wouldn't have worked anyway because she needs a lot more exposure. I would have took it like this. If you wanted to stick with the theme, I would have gave Push 7. I would have gave like Nas 8 and built it up to the point where you could have did something with Tiana Taylor, had her do a whole body of songs, and then but still fall into like some sort of pattern or theme.
The only problem with that is he at that point he was feeling like 7 was the number for everybody. Like that he built everything around the number 7. He started with 7 and then started writing songs, then started making songs.
Yeah.
Right. So
and it didn't work.
That
like
whole era kind of made me feel weird, and I felt like he was going in a direction that I just felt like I couldn't follow him. And then he comes out and he does all of the Trump stuff. He's wearing MAGA hats. He's saying Trump made me feel like a superhero, and just doing a lot of stuff that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's not the same Ye that told the world George Bush didn't care about black people. Like,
he's been dropping a lot of
I felt like it was a totally different person. And that's kind of where the real disconnect came. Like, the music being different kind of made me step back a little bit. Mm-hmm. But seeing what he was doing in the media made me take a whole...
But he been doing that forever.
Just made me really distance myself from everything he was doing. So then when he comes back around with the Christian album, it kind of made me feel like he was doing that to pander to a certain audience that he might have lost with the whole Trump thing. Because it's like, okay, if I'm a Trump supporter, I'm automatically losing black support. One thing that would help you get back into the good graces of a community that is obviously taking a step back from you is to tap in where you feel like they're the strongest. And African American people in America have one of the strongest Christian communities. So if I'm trying to get back in with them, Jesus might be the way.
Hey, I mean, and it's happened before when OJ was like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. But then when he allegedly killed, the whatever, or his ex-wife or whatever, the first thing he did was go back to the church and was like, hey, I'm here. And then the pastors was like, took them all in and accepted them. So that's it's not just, it's a common thing.
Yeah, so I wasn't really receptive of the church rollout. It even got to a point where it affected me in my household because, like, my girl was listening to it and I was like, I don't want to hear this. And we got into a real deal argument because I'm in the car. You know what I'm saying? We could play any music we want to. We both got Bluetooth. We both have streaming services with all the music in the world. And she chose to play that. And I'm like, are you serious?
So I will say this, though. Is one record on there that I would bang, and it's only because of the sample on it. and I can't remember which one it was. I think it's the third record on there, but he actually sampled New Jerusalem on for the project, like for like a 1985 recording of New Jerusalem performing their song for the record. So every time you play the record, they gonna get a check from it. So that's the one that I would stream on it.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about the album besides that. I felt like it was pandering to Black Christians. And
yeah, it wasn't his best work.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, have fun on that mission, bro.
That distances me from, you know what I'm saying, him as an artist for a very long time, and it kind of gets to a point where I want the best for him as a black man. I will not be supporting him as an artist because I see that he uses his music to kind of change the narrative about him or all this other stuff, and I feel like he's doing it for a lot of reasons outside of just I want to make great music. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to support someone's music that has an ulterior motive, and especially if the ulterior motive isn't something I can get behind. But just seeing how he jumped from topic to topic and all that other stuff when he was doing the rally, it makes me feel like he probably isn't in the best mental state.
You really think he got a mental illness?
I don't.
I do.
I think
the bipolar.
It's all performative.
I think it's all hype.
But the thing is,
it might be all performative.
It could be, but I want to give him the benefit of a doubt as a black man, just because I feel like we write each other off so quickly.
The problem is, it just seemed like he only have mental breakdowns
when it got
an album.
Okay,
coming.
So you're also
only
visible when you have
an
album coming out. Just think about it. If he's not about to drop an album or about to drop some shoes or whatever, we don't really know what he's doing.
If he not
we don't see him
if
on
he
the
not about
basis.
to drop an
so
album,
if he's dealing with these things on an everyday basis, and then he's visible now because he's trying to promote something, you see that at the same time that you see whatever he's trying to promote.
If he not about to drop an album, then he not running for president in the United States, though. He not doing stuff that put him in the front. Like, he doing stuff that put him in the spotlight.
Low key, the running for president thing was just a ploy to drop an album. Because it take time to put together an album.
Yeah, you got to put together, I mean, I thought you were about to say to put together a campaign.
That too. It take time to do all that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say that the timing of things isn't suspicious. I'm just also saying if I'm bipolar or something like that, right? But I'm not dropping an album, I'm not promoting anything, I'm just being bipolar in my house. You don't know that. But when it's time for me to promote an album and I'm on camera, that might display itself a little bit.
So I will say this. I agree with you because we don't know what he be doing on his day to day, but we do know that he always got his phone on him, and them tweets only come when an album finna drop.
He only tweeting that Kris Jenner is Kris Jong-un. He called her.
Who did he call Kanye?
Her husband, yeah, Kanye. Then he was like Meek Mill. I've been trying to divorce Kim for 2 years because she met up with Meek Mill at a hotel.
You don't believe that? I don't believe that.
I don't know.
I don't believe you've been trying to divorce your wife for 2 years and did not successfully.
Bro, he in the sunken place.
Like, just divorce your wife.
Everybody knows.
It's not that simple. It's not that simple.
Like, so the tweets thing, yeah.
He probably got married without a prenup.
My thing is, it's a lot that's going on.
You got a bit.
It's a lot of moving pieces to this, and I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just kind of be human and just be like, you know what, he might be going through some shit, but it's a lot of stuff that just does not line up, and it puts me in a position where I could possibly be made the fool for trying to shoot him some bail. Yeah.
Hey man, just buy the Yeezys and support a black-owned business.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm not buying.
I rock Yeezys. Yeezys is fire. I'm gonna keep buying them. I'm gonna keep because they fire and they mad comfortable. But
I ain't never owned a pair of them.
Yay, crazy.
I would not know.
But I could separate the art from the artist, and I could separate the shoe from the crazy man.
Facts.
That is. So you still listen to R. Kelly music?
No.
But
so you can't.
But I am not against listening to R. Kelly music.
So here's,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, nigga.
I feel like if the person
the views of Figga Da Kid do not represent.
If a person is in jail, they can't. They not benefiting from you listening to their music. They can't go anywhere. They can't really do anything with that money aside from pay for commissary. They can't use any money they make from streams to further commit those acts.
But here's the thing, though. You said pay for commissary, so you making his prison life a little more comfortable every time you stream "Step in the Name of Love."
Yeah, sure. Everybody should have that right. That's just common human decency. If we're being real, jail shouldn't be like jail is. It should be a real rehabilitation center. But
ain't no coming rehabilitating.
Aside from that, like if he wasn't in jail, yeah, don't stream his music, don't support him. But he locked up. Okay. Just like the same way, if he was dead, he's dead. He can't benefit from this.
So I feel you. I feel you to a certain extent. So my thing is the reason that I wouldn't, the reason I can separate the art from artists from most cases, but I don't with R. Kelly, is because when you separate the art from, so take Kanye, right? Kanye has those views, but the shoes don't say MAGA on them. You know what I'm saying? Like that his views are not on the shoe, right? When you got R. Kelly. R. Kelly is
Age ain't nothing but a number.
He wrote them songs,
but that's not every song.
Yeah, it's most of them.
But
songs.
I Believe I Can Fly.
I Believe I Can Fly into a 14-year-old girl.
I Believe I Can Fly don't even slap.
I believe
it don't even slap like that. It just happened to be on a very powerful soundtrack.
Yeah, for one of the best movies of all time.
I'm not gonna pretend like R. Kelly not talented just because he was a
plug.
No. It's not that. And I'm not trying to say that being a pedophile stops him from being talented, but when I think about,
but I also want to say that Trapped in the Closet was garbage.
Complete utter trash.
It was
like
garbage.
75 chapters of mid
was trash.
Stop it.
I don't know why they hyped it like that. Because my man he wasn't rhyming. He was just singing regular situations.
And then on top of that, how do you keep the same exact cadence for
95
chapters?
How many chapters was Trapped in the Closet? Was
entirely too many. I feel like they broke into the hundreds. I'm not even.
No. What's
joking.
crazy is Trapped in the Closet got so many chapters to it, but the only part that anybody remembers when he was actually trapped in the closet with old boy, what's his name, Charlie Wilson?
No, because the only
remember
part
the
I
midget.
remember.
I remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh my God, it's a midget.
Okay, you're right. You got a point about that.
That's the only thing I remember about that joint.
Oh my God!
What ring the most bells to me is when he was When in my home,
I pull out my Beretta.
Yeah, he was.
Yo, it's 30.
Walking up to the closet.
It's
almost at
33.
the closet.
Closet.
Eyes open.
Closet.
R. Kelly think he wrote the Bible.
It was 33 chapters of Trapped in the
33
Closet.
chapters of Trapped in the Closet. There's 33 chapters in the Bible.
It was
33. Nah, you Bible.
33 chapters in the Bible.
Yeah,
not books.
Nah.
Yeah, books.
Just chapters.
Same difference, bro. I don't know why they call them books and they really just chapters.
Yeah, you're both off. It's like 66.
Oh. No, I was just going off of what he.
I was gonna say.
You're right. It's like 66.
But I think you talking about a certain testament. Like you might be talking about. Well,
in the Old Testament?
Then that means it would be 33 in both.
And this concludes Bible study.
Nah, man. Black men always have Bible study. That's why we don't cheat.
Jesus Christ.
Facts.
I looked at the wrong thing.
Oh, shit. All right. And
that
has been
so, and then at the end of the day, Kanye is canceled, but his sneakers slap.
I don't think he canceled. I think the position he's worked himself into makes it very, very hard to cancel him.
27 and 17. Is that 44?
Yeah.
44 books in the Bible. It says 27 in the New Testament, 17 in the Old Testament. Is that 54?
60. It's 60 something. I don't remember much from Sunday
30
school.
plus 14. That's 44, right?
Yeah, I gotta.
27 plus 17.
I thought it was like 60 something.
No, that's 44.
Shout out to my Sunday school teacher.
All right, but anyway, back to the Ye thing. I feel like the way that he worked himself into the position he's in now makes it very, very hard to cancel him.
How old was
if you want to
cancel,
33.
There we go. That's where I got the number from.
Nipsey Hussle was 33 too.
So Nipsey Hussle was Jesus.
He could have been. But all right, so look, back to the Ye thing, man. Can we fit? I just want to stay on topic for 2 more minutes, bro. I feel like he worked himself into a position that's really hard to cancel him because people that don't listen to his music will buy his shoes. People that don't buy his shoes might listen to his music. People that don't even like the new music might listen to some of the older music. Like, I don't like any of his last 2 albums, but you can't tell me Late Registration isn't fire. So, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's very, very hard to cancel him. I'm not voting for him. I really hope that he has exactly 0 votes because he's pulling away from a candidate that could possibly do something for us.
Extremely egregious for me to cancel you as a black man. Like you gotta be R. Kelly levels.
Like you gotta.
So
be
OJ getting canceled.
OJ not getting canceled.
I feel like.
So OJ not getting canceled.
OJ not getting canceled.
OJ over here butchering white women up.
OJ is not.
He's already been ostracized for so long, but didn't he go back to jail for something that wasn't like murder?
I never ate the chicken or the fish. I never been there.
Right? So I don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is I'm not in the business of canceling people that I never supported in the first place. I can't do that.
You right? Hey, I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm not talking about Ye.
Oh, okay.
He talking about something that rhyme with Ye.
Kim K, all day, don't play. I know what you mean. I was just bullshit. Trying to get people off our scent.
No, you was putting them closer to the scent.
Right. Niggas rhyming words.
This nigga was getting them very close to the scent.
Kim K, all day.
Alright, so that has been the... No.
So anyway, to wrap it up, to me, Kanye West is kind of like the little brother that you know is annoying and his leg messed up, but you still got to take him everywhere you go. And that's how I feel with Kanye. We still gotta, at the end of the day, Kanye always gonna be around. Kanye and Donald Trump, the only 2 people to be canceled every year for the last I don't know how many years, and they still here.
I don't think Kanye ever did anything that was truly cancelable.
Once again, the views of the podcast, not necessarily represent.
What did he do that was like truly cancelable though? Like anything that he's done, and I feel like he did that was calculated. The way that he does things that aren't so far over the line, it's like, yeah, maybe he's just dumb, maybe he's uneducated, or maybe he is really going through like some mental episode. But it's not like he is doing something extremely egregious.
So I will say,
are you saying that because nothing he's done has been particularly violent and he hasn't physically harmed anybody?
So here's the thing.
I'm saying it because I feel like maybe it's because you can't really take him seriously. Like you can't really take the things he says seriously. I don't know if it's because the way he didn't position himself or his character or his personality, but you can't really take that seriously.
So I'll say this though, as far as canceling people, right? So Kanye West, if you really look at the profile of Kanye West has never committed a crime in his life. He's never been to jail. He's never done anything truly, like he said, egregious from a law-abiding standpoint. But so you got people that say can't cancel Kanye West, but then they'll support the rapper who will not talk nothing about killing people, selling drugs to their community, this and that. Who really need to get canceled?
A lot of them haven't really done those things.
But if you promote it,
my thing is this
though. It's been people who have killed people, and they'd be like, "Well, what was you listening to right before you did the crime?" Like Future. And they was getting geeked up on that. I don't know why Future, but you know what I'm saying. But like, so people can, if you can really listen to a record and really put you in the mood to kill somebody.
I don't even want to get into that.
I feel like you kind of already have to be in the mindset that you can take a life.
I don't think music can ever sway you to want to do something like that.
I feel like
music can sway you to want to do
movies.
So you ain't never listened to "Move Bitch" by Ludacris, "Move" by Ludacris, and been in the
not
car.
Ready to crash my car and get motherfuckers out of my way. I was jamming, but I wasn't like, hey.
You ain't never listened to Dreams and Nightmares and just want to hit somebody.
Nah, Dreams and Nightmares.
He was like, hold on,
I was thinking because we going down a really problematic line. Rap, it goes down some very dangerous ventures. So you can say some songs. You sure you ain't never listened to Age Ain't Nothing But a Number? And
that's not a rap song.
No, I'm just saying. But if you talk about music, also it's only rappers.
Yeah, the only rappers.
So they targeting rappers because I'm pretty sure I done heard some country songs that was talking about slashing tires and all this other stuff, and that never really made me want to mess up anyone's vehicle. So I mean, it's a lot of things that are being talked about in a lot of different venues of music. There's rock and roll songs that are some of the craziest shit I ever heard.
Let the bodies hit the that shit crazy
I
too.
ain't never wanted to just run in and mass kill a whole bunch.
That wasn't your type of music though.
It's the same thing.
Had you vibe with that joint and you was like every day listening.
So look at the demographic of people that music is for.
You know what? And I'm sure they be out here. Right? I'm sure them dudes be out here slashing throats too.
It's the same thing with video games. They try to say video games will make you violent because you playing violent video games. It's just not the truth.
Okay, so I won't say it's a standard. I won't say it's like you playing this video game will make you do this. But I'm saying like if you can't say that it hasn't been people that have been influenced.
I think those are people who already wanted to do whatever they wanted to do.
I feel like
and they use that song as a scapegoat. They use that video game as a scapegoat. They use whatever as a scapegoat to do whatever they wanted to do.
And then that's another thing about influence is it's about what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see something and be like, that's not for me. And you know what I'm saying? It doesn't affect me really. I can listen to a song that might be violent and just kind of enjoy the lyrics. Like, oh man, this guy's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just most of Eminem's music has been the wildest, like jaw dropping stuff he could say at the time.
So you don't think it's one white kid out there that listened to Eminem and didn't cut up their mom because of it?
No. I'm just saying. But I can listen to that.
It was somebody who already didn't like their mom.
I can listen to that music.
They already
what I'm saying is I can listen to that and go on about my day because I'm not allowing it to influence my actions.
Right, but you also got to think about it like this. You also are old enough to be mature enough to think in that way.
When I was listening to Eminem, I probably shouldn't have been. When The Way I Am came out, like when the Marshall Mathers LP came out, I was not old enough to be consuming that music.
Okay, well you was raised.
I couldn't have walked to a store and was like, oh yeah, give me the Eminem album. They're gonna tell me no, you're too young. It says parental advisory on the cover. I would not be allowed to purchase that album.
Did they ever really do that though? Like, because I never had an issue buying FYE.
Yeah, they used to stop me.
Anyway.
I tried to buy a lot of stuff. I had to, you know what I'm saying, get my uncle to go in there like, man, go ahead and cop this for me.
I'm just saying, you know, I listen to Ice-T, Cop Killer. It didn't make me want to go kill no cops.
I mean,
man, I listened to
maybe because the song
Doggy
was
Style.
like,
it was a whole bunch of stuff that I probably listened to way before I was the demographic that music was made for.
So okay, so let me rewind it. Let me retract my statement and let me rephrase it like this. At the end of the day, I love rap music. That's never gonna change. But at the end of the day, you can make the argument that it's a lot of rappers, despite whether their real life actions line up with the music. You can make the assumption, or you can make the claim that the music isn't all the way positive, right? You can agree to that.
But
right?
I don't think that's exclusive to rap.
No,
or
movies aren't all
not even rap. Not even rap. But you could say there's a lot of artists out there in music general that make music that's not positive and do a lot of messed up stuff through their music.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you're gonna cancel Kanye, which I don't have an issue. I used to be the biggest Kanye fan. Late Registration, I quote you every line on that record up through Graduation, My Beautiful Dark, all that stuff. I don't have a problem canceling Kanye the person. But if you're gonna do that, there's a lot of people that need to go out with him because they also not spreading positivity to the black community.
I agree. But like with that being said, I don't agree that we should cancel Kanye. I don't think saying things like is a far cry over the line, especially if he didn't say anything that was like he didn't pull a Nick Cannon. Like
yeah, Nick Cannon. Hey,
that was what Nick Cannon did was worse than what Kanye did. If we being honest.
Nick Cannon was tripping. Nick Cannon was wild.
But they're in the same realm, though. They're in the same arena.
They're not that
far.
They're
in the same arena. But
yes, hold that thought for next week.
I'm locking that one down because we don't have enough time for me to jump into what I feel like the differences between those two situations are. But yeah.
And protect the brand at all times. The Black Gold Radio. That's my job. To protect the brand. Cause we ain't getting canceled.
I just don't feel like
this is an off-air conversation.
You don't think what Nick Cannon did was worse?
All right. The
I
credits.
just said I don't feel like it's completely true. I understand the merits and I understand the viewpoints of both sides.
All right,
but where I line up might not be the popular opinion. So I'm gonna just hold that.
And this has been a great episode of Black Gold Radio. Once again, Figga Da Kid, G.S. The Dream.
Yeah.
Your boy Blizzy.
Before y'all go, I want to know your opinions. Did y'all watch the DMX and versus Snoop yesterday?
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes.
We should have talked about
I watched
that.
a lot of
Who
that.
y'all felt like won?
Snoop.
Snoop.
I said that way before the battle went on. Snoop
I
was
feel
gonna
like people that say DMX won want to have the controversial take, or they want to be like the backpackers. It's like, oh yeah, DMX had a bunch of real stuff.
That's
and
what I'm gonna be
this
saying
and
on
that.
my podcast, guys.
And that's an amazing
You said
take
what?
to have.
That's what I'm gonna be saying.
And
on
there's
my
some people
podcast.
out there that really feel that way, and I feel like that's dope.
Bro, go ahead, shout
But
your podcast
Snoop
out one more time.
Lost.
The laid back ass
Snoop won.
podcast.
Snoop won.
Snoop won.
Snoop won that. No, he was destined to win that from the beginning. Like
Bro,
you're talking about
when you really talk about like
powerhouse
His catalog.
if you
is
talk about
crazy.
catalog,
The
Snoop has a
versatility
top
is
5 catalog in rap.
I was saying on the laid back ass
And
podcast.
he was dancing.
I had to say it with my chest.
That,
The
you
laid
know what I'm
back.
saying?
that Snoop
DMX did his thing and
could,
sat down.
could go against Jay-Z.
Snoop was gigging. You know what I'm saying? Snoop was just way more entertaining. Like those things are as much about your performance as they are about your catalog.
Yeah.
I
You know
think
what I'm
Snoop
saying?
could battle Jay-Z. I don't
Snoop
think
was
DMX
way more
could.
comfortable.
Bro, I'm not gonna front because DMX is low key awkward. You know what I mean? Like I feel like DMX in his zone. You know what I'm saying? But like outside of his zone, like DMX is a kind of a weird guy.
You can't really
DMX
fit him
might
into
be
a lot of
the
different-
number one best prayer in the world.
Lord, give me a sign.
No, for real.
No,
like on
for
his
real.
albums, like
Yeah.
he used to have whole records that was dedicated to
Prayer.
just prayers. Like,
Yeah.
like he was
When he
serious.
come into
like,
an interview and he'd pray like the way he rhyme, and it's like, bro, he praying. Did he practice
but
this?
it's every. But the thing
Because he
is,
just
his
talk like that.
inflection,
He just
his
talk in a-
voice, yeah, like the way he talk is just.
Give me a
It's
sign.
never been.
Show me
Never
how
been
to oh my
duplicated.
God.
I don't think it can be duplicated.
My dreams can be
'Cause when you
like-
get it,
What?
you get a duplication of it. You end up with people like Ja Rule and stuff like that you can see took influence from DMX. But he can't be X.
You can't
Like,
be X. X is the only X.
That is like
And I'ma tell
that's
you right
something
now.
that cannot be duplicated. And
The only
as
thing that-
contrary as people might sound, there can be another Drake.
Oh yeah.
Like that blueprint is already laid. There can be another Drake. It's easy enough to follow to where another artist can do that.
Yeah, it's
Another
called
artist
Drake.
is
Argue that
not
Drake
going
was
to be
following
DMX.
blueprints when he
Yeah, Drake
was
followed
following blueprints
Kanye's
himself.
blueprint. That's all Drake's music is 808 and Heartbreak. That's it. And that Loki was just Kid
Just
Cudi,
Kanye.
right?
that's Cudi.
That's
Just
Cudi.
Kanye?
You said what?
Oh no,
Just
no, no.
Kanye?
Drake reinvent himself once
so
a
Drake
year.
Drake
Okay.
has three. He has 3 main people that he got his influence from.
I
So
thought
his-
you were about to say he got 3 main accents that he rap in.
that too. That about 4.
He reinvent himself once a year.
He got about
At
4.
least he been in the game 10
Hey,
years.
UK
Hey,
Drake
but
got the most
Yeah, I
bars.
was gonna say UK Drake.
Drake
UK
got the
Drake
most
has
bars,
got bars
Oh,
though.
I don't know. Patois Drake out there dropping bars. bro.
Patois
Bro.
Drake always be trying to make you dance. He be talking to women when he do the patois thing.
Yeah, and it sounds terrible. I ain't gonna front. That's like the worst accent. The UK junk. He be
When he
actually,
start being mans,
if you mine.
when he stop being the boy and start
mine's
being
got
mans,
tunes. Yeah,
I don't know, bro. He just dropped a track that I really
Mines
couldn't
go
get into
crazy.
because he was so weirdly offbeat.
you talking about that only you. They're only something. There's a
OnlyFans?
freestyle- Only
Something.
yeah, OnlyFans.
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 I was about to say something. We was off
Because he started rapping at the end. No, but what I was gonna say, Drake got 3 main influences. He got Kanye, which is the 808s and Heartbreak thing that he kind of just took and molded, and that was his main sound.
Okay.
Then he does this thing that Wayne did, and I never really realized it until later. When Drake gets on a record, they always talk. You know, he's a clout chaser. He's a clout chaser, right? Like he'll take their flows. He'll take whatever. He'll steal somebody else's flow and kind of mold it. Wayne was doing that same thing for years on mixtapes, but people never called him a clout chaser. But he picked that's the one thing he got from Wayne is he knew he.
I don't think Wayne was doing that though. Wayne was like on other people's songs, but he was making them very unique with his own flows. Like extremely unique with his
and
own
if
flows.
anybody can get on the song with somebody and change into that person, it's the game.
Well, let me put it like this.
That's
Okay,
true.
so what Wayne did is
But Drake is really good at it.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
What Wayne did
I'm
is
saying, but if there was a blueprint that was laid and he took that from somebody, he took it from the game and not Wayne.
what Wayne did is he learned how to ride the wave of a regional hit or a regional sound, and that's what Drake is doing, but on a global scale. He'll rock up into any country, take their best sound, and 6 months later he sounds just like them authentically. So I mean, I think that's something he learned directly from Wayne is how to harness, you know, something local and bring it to the main screen.
Right.
So, but yeah, we trying to wrap up. Is that what we? Okay, I don't know. We I don't know. You got to go to bed.
The world is yours, but he's trying to let you know where you at.
He's trying to kick me out the crib.
Any podcast I'm on is long, I guess. Just start running over.
Yeah.
I gotta come to y'all.
Well, it is. Yeah, I gotta make an appearance on a laid back podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeff Scott.
All of y'all.
Yeah, I gotta run up and I gotta run through there too.
Hey, did Jeff ever tell you about the time I used to bust his ass at hoop?
Oh,
yeah, back in the day.
Play this for him. I gotta play this.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a story. But maybe one day I'll be on your podcast and talk about it.
He said,
yeah,
you couldn't hoop.
Nah,
y'all gotta do that. Y'all gotta do that. When y'all line
crazy.
up,
Yeah.
I need to hear all of y'all.
I was just saying when he was on our podcast, he was saying like, nah, Blake can't hoop.
Bro, I used to get that nigga buckets. I was like, who is Jeff?
Yeah.
That's so.
He was saying that too. He was saying like, man, you try to do this thing like, yeah, it didn't work out. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy. it ain't work out.
I hate him, bro.
He said he was trying to do this thing with a yacht, and then that's funny, but for real though, I bust that nigga. Anyway, so it's been a good episode of the podcast. We're gonna sign off. Shout outs one more time. We got GS the Dream, Figga Da Kid. If you got any shout outs for socials, do them joints real quick.
At Figga Da Kid, you know, everywhere. Don't look up everything Figga Da Kid. It's just at Figga Da Kid.
GS the Dream, most places.
You sure?
Yeah, GS the Dream, most places. Snapchat Dream Fly Walker. Burner account on Twitter is Shawn Sounds Like. Yeah, that's about it. But
why would you shout out your burner account?
Because I'm funny on there. I can't be funny on my real one. So, you know, if you want to hear me say some things that's probably not the best for my image, it's on the other one.
Now they know. Okay, never mind.
I know.
My
I can still act like that's not
Jake
me.
from State Farm.
You look like it's Jake from State Farm.
And he is my biggest fan.
The new one.
He is my biggest fan.
The new one black. That's crazy.
Jake is my biggest fan.
New music coming very, very soon. I'm really just waiting on some album art at this point. I got 4 records that I kind of want to put out.
You know I'm doing covers.
I got 4 records that I want to put
out. Hey, time out. You know he be doing covers?
Word?
I did my last
49 to 250.
What's wrong with this man?
He gave him the Mr. Allen prices.
49 to 250.
But yeah, I got music coming very, very soon. Some solo shit. I also got some stuff coming with SOP, so be on the lookout for those things. We actually getting ready to start recording those very soon.
Executive produced by your boy.
And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that's going on. I just been realizing that it's a lot of pressure that I am capable of applying that I have not been. So it's gonna be time for a lot of people that y'all looking at to not look so big when they stand next to me.
That sound like a bar. That sound like I realize I ain't applying all the pressure I could be. That sound like it need to be in a song somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? Well, it's gonna be on a project. It's gonna be a whole project of damn. This would have feel like with a foot on my neck. That's crazy.
You gonna have to try to outgrind me.
That choice of words. We leaving that reference in 2019.
Wow.
And
oh yeah, I'm actually wearing the Black Lives Matter shirt that kind of depicts some of the stuff that's been going on in the news right now. So it's crazy that was something that I let go. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of pressure applied very, very soon, and be looking forward to anything that comes out from GS the Dream. I guarantee you it's gonna be better than a lot of the stuff y'all been hearing.
My album drops at the end of the year, so y'all be on the lookout for that. We gonna have GS and Figga Ghost write me a couple tracks.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? It's gonna be called Weekdays.
You know, Weekdays, exactly. R&B project coming soon.
With an A?
All right.
Weekdays.
With that, we good. We out. Appreciate y'all.